Another New York artist this week. You know, we've been having so many artists from across the country, but I always say I feel good, especially since the Knicks is winning, especially since it's my home, that we have a New York talent in the building. He got a record called I Won out right now. All right? BrisMoneyy in the building. What's up, boy?
How you doing? Everything good?
I'm good, my brother.
That's good.
Yo, so up here, we just try to get people to know who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're popping out there in the BX.
Yes, sir.
But for people who might not know who you are, just explain who you are, how it was getting raised in the Bronx, and how you got in the music game.
Basically, I'm BrisMoneyy from the Bronx, New York, an aspiring recording artist. And coming up in the music game, it was tough at the beginning. You know, everybody take their losses how they come, but you're always bound for a win. You just got to keep on going.
What was tough in the beginning?
Everything, because, you know, I'm from the projects, you know, a lot of shit, you know, my fault. A lot of people say you can't really do it. So you got to make them a believer to this. You know?
Oh, yeah. I ignore all those people.
Yeah.
And whenever people say things like that, they just can't envision it themselves.
Yep.
Until somebody does it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
First of all, KRS-One, Fat Joe, Big Pun, hip-hop started in the Bronx. Yeah. So the fact that they would think that you can't do it being from the BX, I don't understand why. So how would you describe your type of music to people who might not have heard it before?
I'm very versatile. I try to do every genre that there is. Like, I do rock and roll, R&B, pop, everything, rap.
Nice.
I try to hit every genre.
Nice. So, like, if we listen to a full body of work of yours, it's all over the place, basically.
All over. Well, basically, this new EP...
Which is great, by the way.
Thank you. Basically, with this new EP that I dropped, it's called We Love You, Bris, and that EP is basically like an R&B pop. That whole EP is just R&B pop, and I have a follow-up EP that's going to be just straight rap.
Wow. Rap. Well, first of all, you don't look a day over 15. I don't know how old you are.
I get that a lot.
But if that is what you love, doing different genres of music, who inspired you coming into the game? Rap-wise, rock-wise, R&B-wise? Like, or was it somebody like Michael Jackson who did everything?
I used to listen to Michael a lot, but who really inspired me was Young Dolph. I used to listen to him every day.
Shout out to my brother. Rest in peace to Young Dolph.
Yeah. I used to listen to him every day, nonstop. And Future.
That's somebody in Future. That's somebody in hip-hop, but you described other genres. Did you?
I kind of feel like Future got like certain beats that sound like rock and roll, so I could, you feel me? Like I could take something from him, something from certain various artists I could take stuff from. So that's why I say I could do every genre.
Got it. And besides the sound of the music, what can people get from your music? Are they learning about your life? Are they learning about, is it party music? What is it?
So basically I got everything. I got party, when you're down there now and you want to come up, inspirational music, love music for females, everything. I got it all. Nice.
BrisMoneyy repping the BX is in the building right now. So you got another full body work. Do you have a full body work past an EP, like an album?
Yeah. So basically, on like about 4 years ago, I dropped an album. It was called Believe in Me. That's when I first started rapping. That's when I first started taking it serious. And that album actually did good. We had over I think 500,000 streams. Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. So I want to get into this record, I Won. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that way? Like you've won in life? Like, what is the record about?
I ain't gonna lie. When you hear it, it's like, it feels so joyful. Like you just won. Like you're not gonna take no more losses or nothing. Like everywhere you go, you're just gonna feel like that man. Like you're winning every time.
Wow. All right. Well, introduce the record right now.
Let's go. It's BrisMoneyy. The record is called I Won. You can find it on all platforms.
And we're gonna play it right now. It's New Artist Spotlight. DJ Sus won the feature presentations. Power 105.1. Yeah, we back, baby. That's BrisMoneyy. He's in the building repping the Bronx. That was his single called I Won. I like it. All right, so what's coming up in the near future for BrisMoneyy?
The near future, I got a couple major features that I already have lined up.
Can you say them? Or
yeah, Montana 700 from Texas.
Nice.
The new Dallas movie. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I got a feature with him. I have another feature with a Spanish artist that I can't say.
Okay.
Because it's still in the works.
Is it Bad Bunny?
No. He's from Santo Domingo.
Oh, okay, got it.
So basically it. And my last artist I got is somebody from the Bronx.
Nice. Can we get BrisMoneyy featuring some of the Bronx legends? Like, shout out to my brother French Montana. Shout out to my brother Fat Joe. Shout out to my brother KRS-One. Like anything like that, or some of the younger generation of the BX.
Yeah.
A Boogie.
Yeah, I would love to do one with him. You just got to collab. You just got to network. We got to do it.
Nice. We'll put that out, that energy out in the world. BrisMoneyy featuring A Boogie. I like the way that sounds.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? So is there anything that you want to do in your career besides the music?
I actually want to do commercials, movies, and all that. I have an upcoming commercial, a Doritos commercial.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I'm gonna just let it come out and so everybody can see.
Did you get like some acting time in it, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Sponsor from Doritos and all that.
I like to hear that, man. That's dope. In movies, talk about that. Have you studied acting?
No, not really. But I know how to act. I already know how to act. I just feel it in me. Like I got it in me. Like I know how to act. I just know how to act.
Now, real quick, because you kind of skimmed through it. I want to know, because everybody's listening in New York. There's people streaming live on the iHeartRadio app. What was it like before getting in the music game, growing up in the Bronx? You said you grew up in the projects, but what was like the energy like before you got into music?
The energy was everywhere. Everybody was listening to drill when I first came up. I wasn't the one who was listening to drill. I was listening more to like party music, Future, all them stuff like that. I wasn't like a YN, they would call it now. I wasn't one of those for me. So I just feel like it was rough coming up in the hood and all that crazy stuff. But it's like, you always have an extra way to come out. You don't gotta go by where you live and stuff like that.
Yes, speak on that, because a lot of people feel like they got to follow a trend.
Yeah, you don't have to follow no trend. If you're from the hood, that doesn't mean you have to act like you're from the hood. You understand? Like, if you're a good child, you gotta. If you was brought up in a good home, nigga, act right. That's it. Just act right. You don't gotta act no crazy way, none of that.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Have you traveled outside of New York and performed your records?
Correct. Los Angeles, Miami.
Are you getting on any
Chicago.
tours? Are you trying to do a tour, a promo tour?
I'm trying to do a promo tour this summer. I'm actually going to the BET weekend, so.
Nice. Yeah. Are you a day over 18? Or you don't want to say?
Yeah. I don't really, when I say my age, they be like, get out of here. You know.
Right, we'll do it off air then. He's like, I'm 2 days over 18. Alright, so you got movies that you want to work in acting. You got the Doritos commercial coming out. You got music. You got I1 coming out. You said you got a couple of EPs out.
Yes,
you got another EP coming out soon.
Yep.
What about the music videos?
The music videos are all done already. I'm just waiting to push all these out on DSPs, and right after that, I'm gonna do music video by music video by music video.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think about today's New York hip hop scene? By the way,
the hip hop scene, I ain't gonna lie, it's vibrant. It's very vibrant. I just feel like sex sells a lot, so it's like all these females now is just doing whatever they could do. I
feel a way about that. Now, don't get me wrong. I love hearing some of that music.
Yeah.
But what bothers me is everybody's doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
And I love artists and I love talent and I love music, and not everybody is supposed to sound the same. Right. Everybody's supposed to be unique in their own right. But a lot of the time you hear people say, "Well, I'm gonna do what's hot." Well, then you're not an artist. You're doing it strictly for the money.
Right.
An artist doesn't do it strictly just for the money. They do it for the art and the music.
Right.
And the money is extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's a fact.
I agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
What about the male hip hop?
Male hip hop, I feel like everybody just bandwagoning it and just following trends. Everybody's just following trends.
What do you think can save? Well, besides your EP, of course. What can save the music out right now?
Right now?
Yeah, like what do you think needs to shift? What do you think needs to happen?
Damn, I don't know. I feel like we need new artists, like me or somebody else, because I feel like it's not really vibrant as it is right now. It's kind of calm, it's kind of mellow.
Do you feel like it's the era we're in that people have ADD and?
I think it's that too. It's all these young kids coming up trying to feel me. We need to bring back the era where it was nice, where it was good.
I feel like we need to bring back. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's going to happen, because I know technology is superior right now, but I think we need to bring back physical copies.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you bring back physical copies, then you've got to get rid of the streaming platforms, and I can't see that happening. But if people actually had to spend their hard-earned work money just to buy their artists, like the amount of money you spend on streaming, you buy your favorite artist's album, they'll think more about who they're going to listen to and all that. That's what I feel. But that's wishful thinking. When it's all said and done, I ask everybody who comes to the platform this question. When it's all said and done, you reach where you need to be in the game. What is the legacy that you would love to leave behind when you're not here anymore?
The legacy I want to leave behind is that my music was dope. I want everybody to know me that for what I do and my name. And not only that, because I also want to branch off and do other stuff. So that's another thing. I want people to know me for other stuff too, not just for the rap.
So you want people to know you for, for the music, for the movies, for the acting, for everything.
For owning properties, all this other stuff, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. BrisMoneyy, please let people know where they can reach you, your social media, and all of that.
Yes, sir. It's BrisMoneyy. All you gotta do is type in BrisMoneyy on all platforms. It's the same.
Where'd you get the money? The name BrisMoneyy.
My name is Chris, so I like money, so I put.
My name is Chris, and I like money.
Yeah.
And where'd the B come from?
When I said Chris Money, it didn't really sound right, so I was like, let me see if BrisMoneyy sound right. So it came out fluently, so I'm like, I'm gonna just stay with it.
Heard you, man. Well, thank you for coming to the platform. New Artist Spotlight. BrisMoneyy. His single out right now is I Won. Stream it. Go check his EPs. Go check his projects. Go check his videos. He reps the BX. He reps New York. So support.
Always. Yes, let's get it.
New Artist Spotlight. DJ Sus. What is Power 105.1?